Hello everyone and welcome to the Simulated Handball Federation's Quarantine Champions League. It's Chris O'Reilly here with you again for a last 16 clash between Celje Pivovarna Lasko and Pge Vive Kielce. And today I am joined by Alex Kulesh. Alex, how you doing?
I'm feeling really good. The arena is absolutely buzzing. As always, the Celje fans are here to support their team, so I'm excited.
They've got a big task on their hand. They really snuck through to the last 16 out of Group A. Not one of the most impressive seasons for them, but they're in the last 16 up against a team who have suffered a few shocks over the years as well as producing a few, so anything can happen today.
I'm actually quite excited about the Celje team and what they can do. They have a lot of young talent, so Makuch has been a real driver of this team, and I think Horsens on the line, it can actually do some damage to this quite experienced Kielce team.
They'll also need Clement Ferland to have a big game in goal today. It's going to be a fascinating battle between him and Andy Wolf, the two goalkeepers, and it looks like we're just about to get underway with this one in Slovenia. And straight away Celje losing the ball in their first attack, and Thomas Gabala, interesting choice at left back, scoring the first two goals.
It's pretty incredible. I don't know what Talan Dushabayev was thinking leaving Kulesh on the bench, but obviously Gabala is showing that he was ready for this big occasion.
And Kielce really coming flying out of the blocks here. Dushabayev adding another goal, and Andy Wolf absolutely impenetrable at the moment. Clement Ferlin getting a save of his own, and finally right back Diogo Silva getting Celje on the scoreboard. Another one straight after that, and they're finally slowly getting into this game.
I'm really excited to see Diogo Silva. He really hasn't had the type of season that I was expecting from him. He joined after a big under-21 World Championship, but he's had a few injury worries that he hasn't been able to break through during the group stages, but maybe now is his time.
And this interesting choice by Talan Dushabayev to put Gabala in at left back at the beginning seems to be paying off here already. 3 goals for the big Pole, and Celje over and over again in these opening 10 minutes losing the ball. I think that's 5 or 6 turnovers for them already, and down the other end not able to get past Andy Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf has been an absolute force in the group stages, and I think he just has the experience to, even this short lead that Kielce have already of 3 goals, just the experience of Wolf in the back is probably going to be tough for this young Celje team. It's a mental challenge that they have to beat.
And just looking at the saving percentage for Wolf, he's up to 63% already. What a performance in this opening 18 minutes, and that's really setting the difference now. Patrick Laban getting himself a goal for Celje, but they find themselves 5 goals to 10 down after Igor Karic's put one away, and this turnover problem for Celje really seeing them struggle here at home. And it's the Kielce defense and goalkeeper Andy Wolf who are making a show of them here so far.
This is easy work for Kielce. 7 goals up now. Alex Dushabayev starting to roll. He's 4 from 4 in these first 25 minutes. He's really toying with this young Celje team.
And it's really all happening in the backcourt for Kielce as well in attack, with Dushabayev scoring 4, Karacic scoring 3 as well. And there's our first timeout with just under 5 minutes left in the first half. 8 goals down. Real trouble here for Thomas Ochverk and this Celje team. And just looking at their stats so far, Diogo Silva with a couple of goals, but 3 misses as well for him. And not too many shots beside that in the team currently on the court. And that's really because they're just losing the ball over and over again.
Well, this back line is completely... It's very youthful, but you can see the nerves on the team. We have Joseph Sarac, who's actually been a revelation for Celje in the group stages, but he's been nowhere. He's only 22. Diogo Silva, 20 years old. Makuch, also in his early 20s. And it's really showing, Kielce have been there, they've done that. They've taken care of business before, and they look like they're just having a training game at the moment.
It is. It's a 7-goal run for Kielce and a second timeout for Celje in this first half. I'm not too sure what the point of that was, to be honest, with just over 30 seconds left in the first half. They need a goal here maybe just to get some bright spark at the end of what has been a miserable first half, and Kielce looking really good and look like they're going through to the quarter-final here at halftime, 16-5. A reminder that whoever wins this one will face the winner of Dinamo Bucuresti and PSG in the quarter-final. Could be a rematch of the last couple of years' classic quarter-finals between Kielce and PSG.
I really don't want to see the atmosphere in the Celje dressing room right now. Thomas Ochevik is definitely chewing their ears off.
And with the beginning of this second half, well, it seems to have worked anyway. Doman Novak getting the first goal of this second half, but just looking around this team, nobody scoring more than 2 goals, and Diogo Silva in the opening 33 minutes, Karacic picking up where he left off, and he's building up a nice little scoreboard as well. 5 goals for him. Fairlin finally getting a save, but his percent is just not up to scratch considering the task that Celje had in their hands today.
And Andy Wolf still at 52%, throwing some fast break passes as well. They're just not getting past him today.
No, well, it's really hard to see a way through at the moment. 18 goals to 8. There's still plenty of time, but it will take a miracle of the highest order, which we haven't seen in this Simulated Handball Federation Champions League yet. Clement Fairlin doing his best. A couple more saves on his account, but really, you can save all you like. If your teammates aren't scoring, it's just not going to happen for you. Diogo Silva getting himself another shot, but overall, it's just nothing in comparison to what Igor Karacic, who's now is up to 7 goals from 7 shots. He's taking it upon himself to put this game to bed.
Yeah, really, Karacic and Dushabayev with a combined scoring of 13 goals from 14 shots is just doing all the damage, really.
And there's your man Ladislav Kuleš getting himself a goal as well. He's got 2 so far since coming in at left back, continuing the dominance in the backcourt. Not too much else going on in terms of the wings of the line players. Blazian scoring a couple of goals, but to be honest, it's not really needed in a game like this with 15 minutes left to play. Still 10 goals between the sides, 22-12, and Andy Wolf there just showed that he missed full court shots. So Celje going 7 against 6 at the moment, trying desperately to cut the deficit in some way and not even make it a real game, but actually just make the scoreboard look a bit more respectable.
And I think our man Josip Sarac is really the only one on this Celje team that's grabbed this game by the scruff of the neck, and he's got 5 goals now, but when everyone else around him is shooting blanks, it's very difficult.
He just banged in another one there, so 6 goals from 9 attempts for him, and it's becoming a bit more respectable, the score, as Diogo Silva gets himself another one from 9 metres, but there's no way back here, and it looks like Kielce are cruising through to the quarter-final, and they'll be joining the likes of Barca and Kiel, who've already gotten a direct route to that quarter-final. Also Porto, who've made it to the quarter-final for the first time, and the winners of our first last 16 game, which was Montpellier. So it's shaping up to be an interesting quarter-final lineup, and we'll see almost certainly, although Diogo Silva and Celje putting a bit more of a nice sheen on this scoreboard. 7 goals for him now, 7 goals between the sides as we approach the final 3 minutes.
It's exciting to see this young Portuguese talent finally step up. 7 goals against Kielce. He's going to be happy with that, but I think overall, Celje are pretty disappointed with the way they came out.
Yeah, they really never gave themselves a chance, did they? As we just saw the final buzzer go there, 26-19, and Celje with that really slow start. They gave themselves a bit of a chance midway through the first half before a 7-goal run killed it off, and it's Kielce with a very good defensive performance, brilliant performance by Andy Wolf in goal as well, who win 26-19. Your thoughts overall, Alex?
I think it went as many people expected. Kielce are the experienced team. That backcourt is just full fire, and they were able to completely demoralise Celje in the first couple of minutes and close the game off.
That's it, and Kielce going through to the quarterfinal. They'll be facing the winners of Dinamo versus PSG, which will be our next match here on the Simulated Handball Federation. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll catch you on the other side.